Hey everyone, it's Naomi, and today I have a huge box or basket of empties to share with you. These have been piling up for literally months, maybe even since January. So I have a lot to share with you. So let's get right in and get started. And if you're not sure what I mean by empties, that simply means a bunch of products that I have finished and just a few thoughts on each about whether or not I liked it. First up is the Andalou Naturals Fruit Stem Cell Science 1000 Roses Shower Gel. And I actually have two of these empty at the moment, and this is number 2 and 3 that I've gone through, and I've already ordered another fourth one because this has become my absolute favorite shower gel. It smells so good, like a garden full of English roses. It's just so beautiful, and the smell isn't overpowering and it's not fake. It doesn't give me a headache. Andalou Naturals is a really great brand. They are free of all the bad stuff, paraben and sulfate free, vegan and cruelty free, and 100% non-GMO. So I really love these, and I would highly recommend if you're looking for a new body wash. Going along with Andalou Naturals again, a few months ago I finished up their sunflower and citrus shampoo and conditioner, and this is for brilliant shine, to bring out more shine, and just for normal hair. And I have tried out a lot of natural shampoos over the last few years, and I have a really sensitive scalp, so it's really hard for me to find ones that I want to repurchase. But this is one that I'm definitely going to repurchase after I'm finished with the stuff I'm trying now in the shower. And they're not overpriced either. I think they're only like $10 each. Same thing with the body wash that I just shared. And these left my hair feeling just really clean but not stripped, and not heavy either. And it did bring out a little bit more shine, I noticed. I just really loved the way it made my hair feel kind of like glossy, but not, like I said, not weighed down. So I really liked these, and they did not irritate my scalp. I finished up a jar of sugar body scrub, and I love sugar scrubs, but this one, even though it was okay and it smelled good, this is the Raw Beauty Cat Burki Raw Sugar Body Scrub, and I liked it, I enjoyed it, I finished it. I probably wouldn't repurchase because I just felt that the crystals themselves, like the actual sugar crystals, were a little bit too big, and I like ones that have more refined granules in them for a smoother feel to them. This one was just a little bit rough. Not rough because there's a lot of, you know, moisturizing oils in it, but just, I don't know, the sugar crystals themselves were a little too big for my taste. I have raved about this on the blog and on Instagram several times. Oh, there's hair stuck to it. This is the CocoKind Organic Facial Repair Serum. I loved this so much, and I am definitely ordering another one. My skin, I felt like my skin really started to clear up and transform once I started using facial oils, and this is one of my absolute favorites. I found out that my skin was really more dry than I had ever realized. I have combination to dry skin, and applying an oil to your skin right after you get out of the shower, I have found really helps to balance the skin. And I have had not as many breakouts since using this type of thing, and this is the first one that I tried this year, and I'm waiting to finish up something that I'm using now to repurchase, but this is definitely on my repurchase list. Plus it smells so good. This was a Eminence Organic Skincare Arctic Berry Peptide Radiance cream. So this was a face moisturizer that I finished up a really long time ago now. I think I finished this in January. It's hard for me to remember exactly what I liked about it. I remember it feeling really silky, and it smelled really good, like berries, and it was like a light pink color. I loved it, but I probably wouldn't reorder because it was super expensive, and I didn't feel like it was amazing enough to reorder for the price. But I did really enjoy using it, and if you have more of a luxury skincare budget, then I love this brand and would definitely recommend them. Their ingredients are amazing. Another skincare item, these are, I think all I have is skincare for Empties right now. It's typically how it goes. Makeup items take a lot longer to finish. But this is the Arctic Berry Cloud Milk Cream from Red Flower, and I fell in love with this when I got this sample. This was, believe it or not, a sample size. The regular size is like a bigger tub, and I did purchase that after trying the sample. I use that still every day right now, and this is super, super good for your skin. It has a lot of antioxidants, including the Arctic cloudberry in it. And I just love the smell. It smells kind of like wildflowers, but not overpowering at all. And my skin loves this stuff. And again, I would say it's a tie between the CocoKind skin oil, the facial oil, and between the Arctic cloudberry face cream. I love both of these equally. And so if I had to choose an oil, it would be this. If I had to choose a moisturizer, it would be this. But my skin just loves both of these. This was another sample. This is the Spa Technologies Microdermabrasion Cream, and this was okay. I found it to be a little bit too gritty, too abrasive for my skin. I like more gentle exfoliants. The particles inside were just a little too hard for my skin. It felt a little scratchy. But I have tried other things from Spa Technologies that I really like, so it's just that this one wasn't my cup of tea. This was a sunscreen, and there's stuff left in it, but I can't get it out of the bottom. I'm gonna have to get one of those like long spoon type things that you use to get products out of the bottom. This is from Ecco Bella. I got this years ago, and it literally took me like 2.5 years to use up because I only used it on my arms and my neck. For when I went outside, I always used something else on my face. But I really liked this. I would get it again. It didn't bother my skin, and it protected my skin really well, and I liked how it came in a pump. It was very convenient. This was called their Age Antidote Day Cream with UVA and UVB SPF. And SPF 15, I believe. Some of the writing has rubbed off because it's so old. Another product from Red Flower. This is the Rose Camellia Plum Soft Water Facial Mist. I love hydrosols. I love mists of any kind. I feel like they just help with an extra step of hydration. It's not a step that's absolutely necessary, but my skin loves it, and so I love trying out new face mists. As soon as you get out of the shower or wash your face, a couple mists, and then your moisturizer, and it just helps to lock in even more moisture and make everything last even longer. Plus it's a nice calming experience when they smell so good. This one was very different from anything I'd ever tried as far as face mists go and hydrosols. Again, it had like rose, camellia, and plum blossom scent to it, which is hard to describe, but it was not too sweet of a flowery smell. But I really like it. Oh, it says there's some apricot in it too. Maybe that was the different thing I was smelling in it. But it made my skin feel really silky, and I would probably get this again. I'm not sure how much this one cost. This one was a free sample, but I have so many other face mists and samples that I'm trying out right now that it's not on my immediate to repurchase list. This was the Graydon Clinical Luxury Skincare the green cream. I keep forgetting what these are called because again I finished this one like 2 months ago. I really liked this. It had a beautiful like herbal garden type scent, if you know what I mean by that, like rosemary, sage, and thyme. I think parsley too. Yeah, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, just like the song. And my skin really liked this. I used this one when I was traveling because it's such a nice compact size with a pump, and found that really convenient. I would probably get this again if I were to make another purchase from them. This was a sample that was sent to me, and yeah, I really liked how this made my skin feel. It felt very pure, like it didn't have anything extra in it, that my skin didn't need. Another Hydrosol. This is the Tata Harper Hydrating Floral Essence with, well, they call it a moisture boosting toner, but it's toner, hydrosol, very similar. And so this one smelled very much like wildflowers, which at first, I think I've talked about this in a blog post at one point, At first this almost was smelling like bug spray to me, but the more I tried it, the more I liked it, and I don't know why I first thought of bug spray when I smelled it, but it doesn't smell like that to me anymore. The glass is so pretty. I almost want to keep this and just take the pump out and like use it as a single stem, you know, glass for flowers or something on my windowsill, because it's so pretty and really nice glass. I love Tata Harper. They're out of Vermont, which I can really appreciate because I live in Vermont, and 100% natural and non-toxic. Their ingredients are amazing and their price reflects it. These are expensive. I think this goes for like $40 something, but I really, really loved this. It was very refreshing and hydrating. I have more things from Andalou Naturals. I honestly can't remember what I thought about this because it was so long ago. This is why I shouldn't leave Empties piling up for this long, because then I don't remember what half of them are. But this was their cleansing gel with citrus kombucha and aloe and willow bark pore minimizer. So like a toner, which actually, okay, I remember this because it doesn't have a pump. So this one I had to kind of soak onto a pad, like a cotton round, and then I would wipe it on my face, and my skin really loved this. The combination of the two was very nice. I would say if your skin tends to feel a little, clogged, your pores feel a little clogged, that this is a really good one to try. Let's see if they still have a scent. Oh, it kind of smells like orange, actually. So the citrus, very nice, pleasant scent, not too much. And this was a gel that kind of foamed up a little bit. Very pleasant to use. Didn't strip my skin too much. And then again, I remember really liking the toner even more than the wash, which was fine. But yeah, I really would recommend this if you're looking for a toner, but you don't want it to like be really harsh and kind of sting your skin, then this is a really great one to try. Next, another face wash. This one is by Pacifica, their Kale Detox Deep Cleansing Face Wash. And I've tried several face washes from Pacifica. This was my least favorite. I'm currently using one of their newer ones right now, which I like a lot better than this. And I don't remember what that's called. I think it's the Sensitive Quinoa Cleanser that I'm using right now, and I really like that one. This one was okay. Like, it didn't excite me, to an extreme. This was for oily and acne-prone skin. It has coconut water, clay, and super greens in it. Sulfate-free, which is great. But again, I could take it or leave it. Like, this one was great to receive a free sample of it, but it's probably not one that I would repurchase, whereas I would repurchase the one that I'm using now, which is the Quinoa and something sensitive cleanser. This was a little sample from Red Flower. This is called their Lymphatic Phytopower Sea Cleanser and Masque. So this was one of those multi-purpose things. It's like it could be used as a really gentle cream cleanser, or leave it on for a little longer and it could be a mask, a hydrating mask. As a cleanser, it's not going to foam up. It's a cream cleanser. So I enjoy using their products a lot. Like, I love the face moisturizer I was talking about. But this one I probably wouldn't purchase the full size of, just because I didn't see any like significant results from it. Another Hydrosol. I told you guys I like Hydrosols. This is the Organic Rose Hydrosol from 100% Pure. I loved this one. I love rose in general, but this one had kind of almost like a, not spicy, but more of a full-bodied, citrusy, spicy rose type of scent, like a Moroccan rose, if you know what I mean. And I don't remember the price of this, but again, it comes in a really nice glass bottle and lasted quite a while. I remember adding a little bit of water to the bottom of it to like extend the life of it when I was coming near the end, because I loved it that much. Really soothing, calming, and just relaxing scent, and super hydrating, and simple ingredients. In fact, it only has 100% organic Rosa centifolia flower water, so rose hydrosol, and that's it. It's just rose distilled into water. It's beautiful. I also tried the 100% pure brightening serum, and this was good. It was like a nice If you want to take the time to have, you know, yet another step in your skincare routine, then serums are great too. So if you want to do all of the steps, it's, you know, cleanse, tone, mist, serum, moisturizer. It's a lot. But serums are really nice when, you know, when I have the luxury of having them. I don't go out of my way to buy them, whereas I would, you know, a nice moisturizer. I didn't notice extreme brightening results, but then again, I don't think I had too many areas on my skin that I needed to necessarily brighten that much, so it was hard for me to tell results on this one. This was the One Love Organics Morning Glory Serum, I think. What was this called? Brightening Complexion Booster. Nutrients and polypeptides to revive and renew. The words are so small in here and I don't have my glasses on. I loved this, but unfortunately I don't think they make this anymore, so I won't talk too much about it. It was just beautiful. It had organic wild raspberry leaf, organic lemon balm, organic sweet mint, organic essential oils of lemon, ylang ylang, and peppermint. And my skin really loved this, and it kind of just helped to even out my skin tone and feel refreshing. So just kind of, you know, an essential oil blend for your skin. Yeah, it smells really nice. I might try to recreate something like this on my own, in my own little laboratory. Another serum, this is the Cowgirl Extreme Antioxidant Serum, a little sample size that I got in some sort of subscription box last year. And again, I finished this one months ago, but I remember loving this one. I feel like my skin, I remember using this at the end of last year when my skin was kind of feeling congested and had some breakouts, and this really helped to clear it up and even it out again. So I would recommend trying this if you're going to look at this brand. This is just a sample size or a travel size of the Tata Harper Hydrating Floral Essence that I already talked about, but I had this in here to finish this one up as well. Use this one traveling, and I might keep this just in case like I ever get a bigger one and I want to put some of it in here for travel. That would be really convenient. So I might hold on to this little spray bottle. Wow, so that is all of the empties that I had collecting in that basket in my closet for many months, and now I'm glad to finally get to put them in the recycle bin. It's been a long time that they've just been sitting there, so I finally got around to talking about them. All of the products that I mentioned will be listed down below in the description box, and I would love to know what products you've finished recently and what you're loving, if you've tried any of these and what you think about them. It's always fun to, you know, when you come to the end of a product, to be like, wow, I finished something and now I really know how I feel about it, well, hopefully. And yeah, so I will try to do empties more often so that I don't have so many in one haul. But I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you're having a great day. I will see you in another video soon. Bye.